What's up, everyone? Fredo here. Coming to you today essentially for help. So, I have spinal compression on my back, one of my S5L1. I have a little bit of a disc bulge there, but essentially it's paralyzed me for the last 3 years, going on 3 years now. I used to work out. I loved it. I loved everything about it. And unfortunately, one day I was at I was at the gym, and I was doing bent over barbells, and it wasn't part of my routine. It was something that I was implementing out of fun because I was like, oh, let me go ahead and add some diversity to my workout. Ended up doing the bent over barbell, and then I heard a crack. I heard not a snap. It was a crack, definitely within my own body. Heard it in my head, if that makes sense. I didn't hear it externally. I heard it internally. I assume that's what it like a breaking a bone would feel like. But it's paralyzed me. I got down from 285 at my largest to down to 220, and that was a really big accomplishment. But ever since then, I've just been in a slump. I've been to the doctor. I've been to physical therapy. I've done all of this. I've been denied MRIs. I still haven't gotten it to this day. Spent hundreds of dollars, and my thing that I'm coming to YouTube today is just reaching out to the community. I'm not sure how many people will see this. I just need the right person to. I want to get better. I've seen videos of people doing paratrooping, right? I've seen, there's that one famous video. I'll see if I can find it. And the guy was really jacked up, right? And then he ended up doing workouts and stuff. I might even mimic him. And then after like a couple of years of doing that, it's not a night and day difference. It's not like a 1 month treatment. It's going to be forever probably. And I'm okay with that. But I want that back. To be honest, just being real, men need struggle. Men need adversity, right? We need to have an outlet because it becomes dangerous when you don't. Essentially, I didn't have an outlet, so I ended up eating again. That was my thing. And I've packed on about 25 pounds in the last 3 years, maybe 30 now. So I'm just frightened about the consequences, and I'm looking for help. Fortunately, I'm not alone in this. I've had help from somebody, and he's a really good dude. What needs to happen is there needs to be an opening, right? That injured area needs to be exposed to heavy blood flow so that it has more time to heal, because your body knows things aren't right. So what he's having me do is honestly just squat. Just squat down. Just open up that spinal, that blood flow to it, and it's been helping out a lot. And I guess this is also meant to help out anyone else who's been having some back problems. I don't know about anything other besides my certain issue in particular, but that's helped me a lot. So what I do is I started walking, and when I walk, I do this. He let me know that's one thing he did, because he had to deal with some spinal issues as well as when he was younger. He's currently 60 years old, but he looks like he's 40. Like, he's a great guy. So I really took it to heart when he told me to start doing this. So what I do, I walk, right? And I do that motion, that pendulum. And I could feel it opening up. And then mixing it in with things that I've found from the physical therapist. I do these stretches here where it's like you bend your knee over, and then you bring it over. It opens up my my lower back. You lay down, you're on your back, right? You bring your knees up like that, fold them out, and then make them fall out. Hold it. If you use a band, it's really good. But besides that, I'm looking for help. If anyone knows of a structured way on how to do this in terms of holding yourself accountable with multi-day steps, I'm down for that. Another reason I'm making the video today, I just want to go ahead and start reviving this channel. Catholic Christian here, doing my thing to spread the word, but also throwing in my life into the mix. Just gonna show what it is I do, who I am. And I guess, I don't know if I'll be interesting enough to be uploading weekly. I really doubt it, but I'd want to get into some things, just start having fun on my own. I've gotten very used to being alone. I love it in some aspects where I can go ahead and do what I want. You know, I save my own money. I lived on my own for a while. It's great. But then the goal is also to meet someone and to kind of, you know, push forward that life. But yeah, I want to see if I can be interesting enough to I guess entertain an audience and do my own thing. Been going to places. I've been traveling a lot, and it would have been cool to have people along, like in terms of like documenting it. So I'm just trying to make this less awkward for myself. So when I end up doing it, it's actually very cool, and I don't have to, and people know in that pretext that I'm going to be filming, you know, because I have tried filming before in the past with my friends when it was a thing, but then it's like, it's weird because it's like, oh, he's filming, so then they want to be out of the shot, and I don't want to make things awkward. I'll be making content. I'll be making I don't know. I just stay tuned for it, but I think that's it for today, to be honest. So I'll see you online. This is my socials right here, Chasing Fredo on Instagram. That's really it. I don't have TikTok. I use Facebook just very personally with family and stuff. Yeah, so Instagram. If anyone wants me to download TikTok, I guess, but I would just upload on there. All right, have a good one. Bye.